Hey everybody, welcome to part 3 of our slab box building series. In today's video, we're going to be cleaning up the slab boxes that you built last time. Cleaning up a slab box like this is very similar to if you were doing some woodwork. If you were doing some woodwork, you might start with a planer and then move to some coarse sandpaper and then some medium and some fine sandpaper. This is very much the same. We're going to start with our Sureform tool, which is a very aggressive tool, and it's going to remove a lot of clay at a time. And you can see here I'm holding it flat and I'm trying to remove that extra clay, and I'm being carefully only to work it down to the slab. The Sureform is a one-way tool. In other words, the teeth only work one way. After you've done the flat planes, then we're going to tip it on a 45-degree angle and cut a bevel on the outside corners. This bevel is going to keep your outside corners from chipping, and you just want to make one pass. So hold it at the top of your box and then pull it down, and it's going to make a nice bevel on the side of your corners. And then go ahead and do that on all corners of your box. Once you have that done, now we're going to move to something a little less aggressive. We're going to use our metal rib. And when I hold this metal rib, I like to curve it slightly, and I hold it perpendicular to the pot. So in other words, a 90-degree angle towards my pot. And this is going to allow me to scrape some of those marks that the Sureform tool made without removing too much clay. So this would be like coarse sandpaper. We use the really aggressive Sureform tool, and now we're moving to a less aggressive metal rib, and then finally after this we're going to be using a sponge. So go ahead and get most of those marks off, and if you have any holes or anything, or if you have any dents like I have in mine, you can go ahead and fill them at this point with a little extra clay. One thing I want you to notice is that I continually keep on cleaning off my workspace. And the reason for this is if we were using that Sureform tool or that metal rib, we're going to have all these little crumbly bits that fall under our table. And if we set our freshly cleaned pots in there, then we're going to have crunchy bits all over our beautiful work that we just spent a lot of time on. I challenge you to see if you can keep your table really clean and how clean you can keep your workpiece. After you've used that metal rib, now you can go ahead and get your sponge. You want to dip it in a cup of water and then squeeze most of the water out of it. And just go ahead and smooth off all the corners and all the straight sides. Get everything really nice and smooth. And you want to continually rinse your sponge. When it gets saturated with clay, it's less effective. So there we have it. You finished up your beautiful slab box and you did a great job with craftsmanship. There's no dents in it. All the sides are smooth and flat. And now again, I'm going to challenge you to try to keep it free from crunchy bits. So before you set it down, you're going to want to make sure your table's clean. Another way of doing this is to use a fresh sheet of paper or newspaper and set it on a fresh sheet of paper, and that'll keep it free from crunchy bits. A side benefit of that is it also won't stick to the table. And before you put it in your tub, I want you to line your tub with a piece of paper. That'll keep it free from any little bits of stuff you have in your tub, and it'll really help with your craftsmanship. And then go ahead and seal it tight, and then next time we're going to be making the lid.